Hey, you guys. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Treat it right. Blessings. I want to give you guys a chance to come on in, but let me tell you, come on in. I forgot to put up my device. I really did. But I wanted to come on today. Hey, thank you for joining. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I'm like, blessings, come on in. But listen here. Hey, how you doing? Blessings, happy, amazing Sunday. Blessings, Tanisha. Blessings, Sherry Walker. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I wanted to come on today, you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to come on today. Hey, Miranda. How are you doing? Blessings, blessings. I had to come on today to speak to my beautiful, beautiful people. Hey, blessings, Teresa. If you guys are looking to buy a car, you need to get Teresa's book. Oh my goodness, get connected with Teresa. She's the expert of buying all types of cars. Listen here, get with the guru. But listen here, you guys, come on in. I want to give a few minutes for some more to come on in, but I wanted to come on today. Thank you. I'm on like half sweaty now. I'm like, I'm loving it too. Look, honey. The sister, I'm like, my little bangs, they come down. I'm like, right, it looks all short, but then it's all like coming down. Blessings, 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 you guys. But listen here, this is day number 8 of curl formation. That's right, you heard what I said. Day number 8 of curl formation. Do you see these curls in my hair? Hey, Ashanti, how are you doing, beautiful? Hey, Teresa. Oh, okay, you guys. Hey, mother, how are you doing? Blessings, Tanisha. Listen here, when you get connected to Teresa today, the book that she has is free only for today. So go or get connected to her on Facebook, and she'll have it on her live feed. You'll see all the ways to get connected to the free book. Hello, Marjorie. How are you doing? Blessings. Hello, mother. Blessings, queen. How you doing? But listen, you guys, look. This is live. This is day number 8. Day number 8 of curl formation. All I do is put a bonnet on. Hey, Letitia, how you doing? All I do is put a bonnet on my head. Wake up in the morning and do this right here. This it. I just put a bonnet on, wake up in the morning, and that's all I do. I said, how long can I stretch these curls out so I can let all my beautiful sisters know this is real? I used to literally I was like, I'm not going natural because I don't have time to do all these Bantu knots. I don't have time to be twisting up and braiding every night. I'm not doing it. But the Lord told me to put my wig down, and I was obedient. And look what has come out of it. Curl formation. Wash and go in a bottle. This is a week plus hairdo. This is a week plus of washing my hair with curl formation as the styling aid and just water. This is day number 8, you guys. Day number 8. Hey, Ariel Adams. Hey, blessings, beautiful. This is day number 8, you guys. Day number 8, and my curls are still springing. Day number 8. Day number 8, and the curls still spring. Day number 8, and the curls are still in there. Day number 8. That's right. Day number 8. So if you all, hey, Monica Gaskin, hey, if you guys have not tried curl formation, you are missing out. Hello, Miss Soul, blessings. If you have not tried curl formation, you are missing out on an amazing product. For those that have little girls that have been wanting to wear their hair in their nice, cute, can you imagine just a nice little cute ponytail with number curls in it? If you have little boys that have the fro hawks, and for all my beautiful divas that go to the barber and get that nice short haircut with the fro hawk in the top, listen, curl formation is definitely for you. If you are doing twist outs, 2-strand twist, the definition, you see the shine in my hair still, the definition, the elimination of frizz. That's right. That means that when you go to weddings and when you go to functions and you're scared to wear your own hair, this is day number 8. So the curl formation, you ready, Miranda, for day 1? I know that's right. So curl formation, literally, for those that was a part of the last week's shipment, all of your products, I know I should be getting some testimonials soon, because you all should have gotten, I think the shipping dates for dates of delivery was like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So all you beautiful ladies should have your orders. And for those that have ordered on Friday and Saturday of this week, Monday, your products, I'm sure you'll get them probably by this week, Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, depending on what part of the world you're in. But listen here, we are so excited because Curl Formation will be a global product. Curl Formation will be a household name for all the individuals that are looking for hydration, moisture, elimination of frizz, that's right, and shine through their natural experience. Even those that are relaxed. We have seen the silk press out of the luxury natural divas that are going from curly to straight. Kamisha, top stylist, you guys get connected to Miss Kamisha Bass. You have seen several of her silk presses done with the Curl Formation just a little bit as a leave-in, because the amount of moisture and hydration it puts in the hair. Can it be used on the men? Listen, the brush cuts. I'm hitting up the barbershops this week. You know, if it can work on curls, it can work on brush cuts. For those that have dreadlocks, it is a multifunctional product. So there is nobody left out. If you are relaxed, you can use it as a leave-in. If you are relaxed for your twist out and your curl sets, you can use Curl Formation. For those that have natural afro hair that didn't think they had curls, that was me. And look at the whole head full of curls. Look at a head full of curls. Look. Still springing up on day number 8. Still springing up on day number 8. Still springing up on day number 8. Curl Formation still springing up on day number 8. Look, day number 8. Right, my curls. You see, when you get hydration and moisture, your hair can actually bounce back up. I'm loving it, you guys. Hey, Miss Indy Nicole. Hey, cousin. Hey, Leela Perry. Blessings, you guys. Listen, this is day number 8. I wanted to come on in and just show you all how your natural hair can look with a product that's literally designed to add the moisture, that's designed to add a level of hydration that you've been missing, because most people are like, my hair is so dry. You need to get your hair on a proper regimen, get those ends trimmed, and when I tell you, get yourself on a weekly schedule of doing and treating your scalp. And this has allowed me to be able to oil my scalp. So I oil my scalp every night. I put my bonnet on, and in the morning I have nothing but knowing that I have treated my scalp. I'm growing out my curls even more, because I told you all, wait on it, give me a year, I will be known as the black sister with big old natural afro hair. I will be known as her, because I'm focusing on hair growth this year. That's my focus, is hair growth. Of course, multiple growth in every area of my life, but growth in the hair area where I'm letting my hair just breathe. That's it. I just want my hair to breathe. I want to just be able to get all in my scalp. Breathe. That's what I want. Breathe. That's what I'm focusing on, because I tell you, I can only imagine when I start to on your baby girl's hair. I'm telling you, all you have to do, and for those that want to know the how-to video on how to use the product, all you have to do is go on YouTube and look up the Transformation Place /Orlando. The Transformation Place /Orlando, and it will be how-to videos on how to use the product. So go to YouTube and look up the Transformation Place /Orlando on YouTube, and we got the videos. Hey, Charlotte Lee, we got the videos going on there for you all. Listen here, the Transformation Place /Orlando. Also, I believe it's some of those videos on my Instagram under the Transformation Place Orlando page as well. So just look up, it's the Transformation Place. All of my hair, everything is on the Transformation Place /Orlando on YouTube and also on Instagram. So you guys looking for those videos on how to use the product, all you have to do, and this is the beauty of it, depending on your texture, you have to use either a little more or a little less. So if you have fine hair, if you have loose curls, you don't have to use a lot of the product. If you the more texture you have to your hair, meaning that the tighter your curl pattern is, now you're going to make sure your hair is literally wet down with water already detangled in your sections, and you're going to make sure you get a spray bottle each section with water. Make sure, because we want to lock in that moisture. You're going to section each section with water. Then you're going to take the curl formation, and for those that know they got a whole lot of hair like me, all you're going to do is put some of the curl formation in a little bowl. So you got to keep on hitting it, because the next major shipment, when we ship all these thousands of bottles, will be a whole new type of bottle. So don't worry, you guys. I understand it's hard to get it out, but listen here, work with me on this first main. I think it was a couple thousand bottles that we ordered the first time, the first shipment. This is not our friendliest bottle, but our next major orders of the shipment will have a squeezable bottle, or I might do a jar. It depends. I'm going to test it out so that all you have to do is just take it directly out. But I don't want you guys to be leaving the product open to get exposed to the air. So that was what I was trying to solve. But this bottle, based on the formulation of this product, we're going to pick a different bottle. So don't worry, the next major shipment is going to have a whole nother bottle that we can have easily access to the product. But listen here, stay focused. Get your water, spray bottle, detangle every single section, and make sure it's hydrated with water, and then put the product on there, and literally just, you see how I just did each one of these curls? That's how you want to do your product, and put your curl and section those off. You have sensitive skin and scalp, and would it work for you? You know what, I have had clients that have had sensitive skin and they have had no complaints. I know the product is I designed it with aloe vera, a lot of natural ingredients, and I designed it so that it will eliminate a lot of those issues that a lot of people deal with. So hopefully the product, you won't have any, because I have had no complaints in reference to irritation of the scalp due to people that have sensitive skin, because I really work with the chemist to make sure I had very non-allergenic formulation to work with those that might deal with a more sensitive type of skin. So I hope I'm able to be a match for you, and I did my best to be able to suffice the majority range of most textures and most individuals, that, because normally, you know, I've been in the hair business for the last 20 years, and I've seen so many different type of hair and so many different type of scalp. So I've been doing my best to be able to service the majority of us, because we know one product is not for everybody, but I know this product does deal with the majority of our natural sisters' issues with their hair, because a lot of products do not hold your curl. A lot of products, you go to a function, and by the time you look back in the mirror, you like, oh Lord, my hair done blew up, it just done blown up, it's just everywhere. This product, as you see, this is day number 8, you guys. Day 8, we still got curl. Day 8, and we still working with curls. I'm gonna pull one from the back. Day 8, and you see I'm still able to treat my scalp. You see it, it's in there. Treat my scalp. Day 8. So you all listen here. Curl formation is an amazing product that's going to eliminate the frizz that you've been experiencing with your natural hair. It's going to deal with that troublesome dry hair syndrome that everybody's complaining about, especially with our weather in this climate. It's going to give you that hydration and lock it in. And for those that have been like, my hair eats up everything, for high porosity level people, listen, I have formulated it so that's why we still can have non-frizzy hair on day 8. It is definitely an awesome product for those that have little girls, little boys, husbands, those that have dreadlocks, those that are relaxed. You can use it as a leave-in. You only need a little amount, because you gotta put products in, you must put products, not say gotta, but you must put products in your hair that's actually helping it and not harming it. And a lot of the ingredients in the products nowadays, yeah, they might be less expensive, but it has a synthetic products in there, like it has a lot of alcohol derivatives in there, which is drying out our hair. And for all of those that's so hooked on Eco Style Gel, listen here, come on over to Curl Formation so we can really deal with your hair, because Eco Style Gel is drying your hair out. And that's when it dries it out, then we're going with the brittleness, then we're going with you're trying to comb it and it's popping off. And now especially we don't want to add in the girls that don't want to trim their hair, because I was one of them. But this will be the year that I will be trimming my hair every 3 months, which is going to guarantee me to have so much hair growth that I've never seen before. Hey Run Hogan, how are you doing? Blessings to you. Listen here, for those that have little girls, little boys, I mean, because I've been seeing the little boys' hair is dry. Listen here, treat your son's hair. A lot of these little boys want the curly styles and they want the fro hawks, and poor babies, that their hair is dry. So use a product on their hair that's going to give them the look that they're going for, because it's properly hydrating their hair as well. For those that got brush cuts, if it form curls, you know it can form waves. So curl formation is for you. Listen here, for those that have twist outs, 2-strand twists, flat twists, for those that do wash and goes. Listen, I'm your wash and go diva. This is the hardest style that you can do on natural hair, is a wash and go. I have satisfied it. This is day 8. Now I gotta wash my hair because I gotta stay on my weekly regimen, but I wanted to show you all how stretching the product, how long can we go with the, and this is how, when I like the hair, when it's all wild. I like it when it gets big. I like it after it gets old. You know, some people like to maintain, like the, you know, keeping the curls all, you know, because, you know, you seen it before, it was flat and then it had a part, but no, this is after it's just all, you know, full in curls everywhere. So you all listen here, curl formation is definitely designed to help your hair. It's definitely designed to make your natural experience a much better experience. It literally is designed to go in conjunction with your weekly regimen so that you can focus on hair growth and healthy hair, because a lot of African American women are dealing with hair loss. So a lot of our sisters are having to go natural due to the medications, due to genetics, and due to the lack of care over the years of their hair. So I formulated a product that can help us. Let this product, it is your aspirin to your pain. So curl formation definitely is is providing a solution for a problem that has been going on for a long time. Listen, there you go, 8 days, 8 days, you guys, 8 days. Day 8. So I had to come on. And for those that are looking to start their own product line and looking and had a dream of coming up, listen here, follow your dream, be proactive, work on your credit, work on your business development skills, work on your network. You know, you have to have a game plan for anything that has to normally be started way before the manifestation on the outside comes. Because when God gives you a vision for something, he's going to allow you to be able to expand it if you're ready to do the work. And a lot of the work is not the outside stuff that you're seeing, it's the internal work that has to be done for the vision that God has given you in your spirit. So in this season, make sure you do your internal work, because you must prepare for what you say you want in this life, and that requires you to be proactive. And you literally have to be able to use that faith that you have in the inside of you and start working on things that you didn't know you needed to work on, but you know is uncomfortable for you right now. And in that uncomfortable zone is where your glory is, and where the glory is where abundance is. And listen here, work on the internal aspects of your life. I'm telling you, because every single thing that you want is already in the inside of you. It's nothing that you want in this life that you have not already been granted. You just must do the process and work on your internal work. Work on the foundation with God. Listen here. Listen, there is no me without him. There is no nothing without him. Listen here, when the Lord stripped me down to what it was, the bare minimum, is when I had my best days. Listen here, don't fight what looks like is being eliminated from your life. You rejoice, because listen here, when he's able to take you down, thank you for the hearts, when he's able to take you down, that's when he's able to rise you up in front of all the ones that might have thought you was looking like you was losing it. No, he says they needed to be present. They needed to see the flip side. They needed to witness what looked like the lowest become what? The top of the top. What it says, the Bible says the first will be last and the last shall be first. Remember that. Don't fight your process. Embrace it. Figure out what you need to be doing during the seasons of your life. Listen here, you can't be no pit to palace season without you going down to the pits. Listen, so when he rises you up and when those blessings come forth, you have earned it. So don't you shrink down in this season. You fought too hard to be here. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody, because you made it out. All you had to prove it to was yourself, that you believed in yourself. That's it. Because it's for you. This process in this life is for you to believe what God has for you. You got to believe you are worth living heaven on earth. You got to believe that. You got to believe that you are special. You got to believe that. You got to believe that you are chosen. You must believe that. You got to believe that thing in your core. You got to get to the point that just like you're breathing and not thinking, that's how your visions and your dreams for your life, you got to know that that thing is going to happen. No, you don't know how it's going to happen. No, I don't know. I don't know what's next. Listen, I don't know my next step. But all I know is he's going to bless me just like he healed the lepers as they went. They were blessed. They were healed. As I am going and doing what I need to do, the Lord is going to make a way. I'm telling you, he's going to make a way. And he's going to blow my mind because I'm willing to do it as I go. I'm not trying to figure it out no more. Yes, I know what he has told me to do. That's why people say, well, Nekia, you have multiple businesses. Yes, I do. Because if you ask anybody that was wealthy, the people in the Bible was wealthy. And they had multiple gifts and talents. And if you go to the scripture in the Bible, when he gave the individuals the talents, the one that got blessed with the most is the one that was willing to multiply the most with what God gave them. If you focus on multiplying what he has already given you, and that requires you to figure out, who am I? What are all of my gifts? And then when you can focus on acknowledging them, because we have a lot of gifts that we are not acknowledging. And when you can give it acknowledgement, your spirit is trying to get you to just say, I acknowledge you. And once you do that, I guarantee you so much will come forth. You're acting like it's regular when it's not regular. Your sweetheart, your nice smile, your thoughtfulness, your gentleness, your meekness, that's not regular. That's a gift. Your ability to be organized, your ability to strategize, that's a gift. It's not regular. It's a gift. And the world needs it. So listen here. When we must get into the place that you can't see yourself as regular. He told us we are a peculiar people. So if he told you you were special, he told you you were already chosen, he told you to delight yourself in his, delight myself. That's all I'm focusing on. I'm even to the point I'm not worrying about no husband. I'm not worrying about none of that stuff that I used to spend 10 years waiting on a man, and when they go choose me, and when they go see my greatness, and keep on offering yourself up to people that were never worth your time. So then now when they want to come into your life, you weren't qualified from the beginning. See, I didn't know who I was. It wasn't you. I didn't know who I was. So I was putting myself in territories for people that never had a capacity to even lead me. See, listen here. Don't focus on the things that God has already taken care of. We be focusing on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with us. He says, you shall be chosen. I'm trying to listen here. I'm not giving out no more numbers. I'm not being nice. I'm not doing none of that. Leave me alone unless the Lord sent you. I'm telling you. Because that's the way you have to be. You don't want to be found by the wrong people. Because you know, the more you work on yourself, they gonna notice you everywhere you go anyways. When you walk around, your light go show. When you walk around and just say hello, it's something different about you. You don't have to be worried about being found, but you're gonna be found by the wrong people if you're too busy wanting to be found. Listen here, focus on what the Lord, listen here, during my singlehood, let me do everything. Listen here, while I have no husband, no kids, let me do everything the Lord told me I need to be doing during my singlehood season. Giving him all the glory, focusing on him, on what he has to do for my life. Listen here, because I gave the men 10 good years of waiting on them to choose me. How about I chose me? How about that? So I finally said, I'm going to choose me. And you know what? In 3.5 years of me choosing me, my whole life doesn't change. Listen here. 3 years of continuous focus on what the Lord told me, and everything blowing up. 3 years of just focusing on, I'm not focusing on none of that stuff that's getting me all emotional and all off track and all out of alignment. I'm going to focus on what God told me I need to be focusing on, because I'm tired of meeting another situation with another name but dealing with the same stuff. It's a different person, different name, but the same stuff. I got sick of it. I got totally sick. I got tired of my own self. And sometimes you got to get to that point where you're sick and tired of your own self. When you go get tired of stop dragging your own self? When are you going to get sick and tired of asking the wrong people to acknowledge you? When are you going to get sick and tired of saying, please pick me, choose me, don't you see my greatness? I'm a good girl. When are you going to get tired of people? They're never going to do it. The very thing that you need, anything that you need from the outside of you, they're going to starve you of it. So if you're going to, I need some time from you, spend some time with me. Can you be thoughtful? No, learn how to make your own self happy. Learn what you actually like. What do you like? What is self-love and self-care to you? Do you know what it is? Can you explain it? You need to be focusing on you. You got to make your own self happy, because even once you get a husband, you still got to know how to make your own self happy. That's not them people's job. That's not that man's job to make you happy. He's just an added bonus. He's supposed to be an added bonus, but knowing how to make you happy and you being in a happy place, that's your job. That's not his job. That's not his job. You will be disappointed every 5 minutes if you're expecting somebody else to feel something that you're supposed to be feeling within yourself. Listen here, I'm telling you, because you're talking to a person that all my friends know. This is a friend that's been single for look like the majority of my life. So I can tell you some things about dating and singleness. Listen, I done lived it, walked it, slept it, everything. Literally been in it, wallowed in it. Listen, I'm not easing up on nothing, because I gave everything else a lot of me that did not deserve it. Now I'm giving myself 150%. Let me tell you, for all the women on this live, we are powerful beings. I want you to know how powerful you are. You are powerful. You can do anything you want. You can have anything you want. Stop looking for other things to give it to you. Give it to yourself. Allow the Lord to show you what you're really working with. Allow God to show you what you're really working with. Blessings, Monica. Blessings to Cara. Allow the Lord to expose you to your own self. Try that for a change. Stop wasting years and times and getting yourself caught up with more situations by offering yourself to the wrong people when you need to be focusing on what the Lord told you to do. What if you're supposed to be the legacy builder? What if you're supposed to be the one that's in your family that's supposed to start the way and go through the different paths that the others can? What if that's you and you too busy focused on a man? You too busy focused on all the stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what God... Listen here, your purpose has nothing to do with a man. Before you were born, God already specifically gave you a purpose that had nothing to do with a man, kids, titles, jobs, nothing to do with it. When he chose you to come out your mother womb, you had an amazing purpose. Listen. I can talk from experience, because I know what it is to have low self-esteem. I know what it is to have self-hatred. I know what it is to literally not like my own self. To not say love, didn't even like my own self. I know what it feels like. But I guarantee you, listen here, I guarantee you, if you just take some of that energy that you give into a whole lot of outside sources and you give it to you, because you are actually the one that needed it. I remember going through a season where I was, I can help them. I know what I can do with them. I'm going to change them. No, listen here, that's not for you to do. If the Lord ain't doing it in their life, who are you? If God ain't changing, who you think you is? If the Lord ain't fixed them, who are you? And then that's all they gonna tell you is you trying to change me. No, leave that. You are not a rehabilitation center. Leave that stuff alone. I'm telling you, leave that stuff alone. The Lord don't give you nothing that you got to fix. None of your blessings that come from the Lord, you got to fix. You ain't got to fix the stuff that the Lord gave you. I'm trying to tell you. And he actually give you the best and new good stuff. Listen, he give you that good stuff. So I guarantee you, focus on your own self. And listen here, stop turning back around, backtracking. I'm telling you from experience, dealing with the stuff of the past, with the same people that keep taking you backwards. The same people that when they call your phone, you on the phone for an hour or 2 hours talking about nothing. The same people that you could have been researching something while you sitting there doing nothing. The same people that you going for a weekend of doing nothing. The same people that they finna get this money that they finna get from income tax and blow it another year. The same people when you can be investing in you. What do you need? Do you even know what you need? In order to know what you need, you can't even find a husband or what. You can't even acknowledge the man that God sent for you. You don't even know who you are. How am I going to know what actually compliments me to actually know which mate I should be saying yes to? Because guess what, ladies? When you work on yourself, listen here, you get some good interest. And then you actually know who you are to know who actually complements your purpose. Listen, it's nothing like being with the wrong person that's going against your purpose. It's nothing like being with the wrong person that is you unequally yoked with. It's nothing like being a visionary with somebody that's eyes closed. It's nothing like you gonna be half the time you with them, you on your knees, or you get in these relationships that you in a relationship but you're not in a relationship. You could have stayed single. What's the point of being with somebody but not with somebody? That y'all not even, you can't even visualize nothing about kingdom business because y'all was never on the same page. You got to beg him to go to church. You got to beg him to do right by his own life. Listen here. It's not about the men, but I'm just telling you from experience from a woman that gave men a whole lot of time that they never deserved. So now they get none of my time. They can't even get on the schedule. Listen here. I tell them, listen, oh no, we don't even do all that. You can't even get on the schedule. Oh no, we don't even do that no more. You can't even before it was offered out. No, when you find yourself, honey, I don't even want it in my space. Listen, if the Lord didn't see you, I don't want it. I don't want none that I thought I used to want. You know how you get to the point you thought what you want a man. I don't even know what. Listen here, Lord, you raised him up to be the man of God that you've destined him to be, and please allow me to have the capacity to be the helpmate that he needs me to be in his life, because only you can send me the one that I need for my journey. Listen. I thought I was picking all wrong. I was picking so wrong. You know, we think we know what we need. And listen here, he even gave me one, $1 millionaire with all the money. It was a hot blazing mess. You know, especially you don't focus on just no man with no money, honey. Focus on his character is going to equal his currency. What's his character? Can you trust him? Is his word hitting on something? Do he follow through? Is he consistent? That's the stuff you need to be focusing on, not no money. You can listen here. If he gonna be with you and you an amazing woman, he gonna get the money. Gonna be there. But if you focusing on a man with money, get your own money. Listen here. I get my own. So listen, you can't offer me nothing that the Lord ain't already gave me. You can't offer me nothing. Listen, he gave me the one that had the big house and the nice stuff, and it would have been a setup if I would have chose that over me. I told him, listen here, God bless you, and I wish you all the best, but I would never choose you over me. I would never let my purpose down over a person that I know does not see the greatness in me. I would never do that, because I am not to be bought. I am not to. You can't buy me. Some people selling their souls for less than $3,500 a month just because he can pay $3,500 worth of bills. You literally selling your soul. Let's just be real. I meet people and I'm like, you just because he paid the bills and it's less than $3,500 a month, you just finna deal with torture? You just gonna be unhappy every single day? You gonna give your whole life and be miserable for the next 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years just because of $3,500 a month? For real? No, it's real out here. You know, I've been in the hair business for a long time. Less than $3,500 a month, you gonna stay miserable for the rest of your life. Is it worth it? You got one life to live. And you're focusing on a dollar sign? Get your own money. Once you figure out who you are, it's money all around you, because he gonna turn all that pain into profit. So listen here, just focus on your own self. Listen here, you can't, listen, I'm telling you from sheer experience, because I tell people, no, you can't tell nobody nothing about me that I'm not willing to tell them. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm free. Listen here, all that was to now be what told to the world. I want to help everyone that's trying, that I'm assigned to help now, because I don't want to deal with nobody that I'm not assigned to. So listen here, listen, that's another thing. Focus on who you might think you are assigned to, and your first assignment is your own self. When I stop picking all these men as projects, you picking the ones that's the most messed up and the most, listen here, when you stop choosing these men for projects and start actually focusing on yourself, is when you're going to see some growth and true joy and peace in your life. Stop picking people that you know. Listen, let the Lord work on them. The Lord is the healer and the restorator that brings restoration, not you. Now you're spending half of your life that you cannot get back trying to rehabilitate somebody that was never your assignment, because you just made yourself seen. I know how it is to try to position yourself, make sure this one see you, and them people was never people that you was ever supposed to meet. You was never supposed to meet them. And all now we're doing is repeating a cycle of what? Self-torture. So listen here, my beautiful powerhouses, men and women, focus on yourself. Focus on finding out 3 main questions. Who am I? What do I value? And what's my purpose? Because that's going to determine, even when you get in business, you got to know those 3 things. If you don't know those 3 things getting in business, you're going to be tied all up with the wrong people, the wrong stuff. You're going to be getting into stuff, opportunities that look like an opportunity, but if it's going against your value system, you can't deal with it, because every dollar is not a good dollar. How about it needs to be purpose driven? And in order to know if it's purpose driven, you got to figure out who you are and what's your purpose. I'm serious. It's real out here. It is so real. But listen here, just do me a favor and just take 30 days and focus on yourself. Take 30 days and focus on yourself, and in the 30 days, at the end of March, tell me how you feel. Tell me what happened in your life. Give yourself just 30, that's all I'm asking for. 30 days of focusing on yourself. Giving yourself the energy that you're giving to outside sources that are not your assignments and that do not deserve your energy and that does not deserve your purpose. Focus on yourself. Allow yourself to, who am I? What's my purpose, and what do I value? Those are the three things, because depending on what you value is what you're going to be able to put the effort towards and be able to feel like depending on what your purpose is going to figure out what you need to be aligned with. Because just like when opportunities come, sometimes they're not in alignment with the bottom line. And in order to know what my bottom line is inspiring others. That's why you always hear me, it's inspiration, because that's who I am. I can do that for free. I can do that for anybody. Just if somebody look like they down, I'm like, listen here, pick your head up. Listen here, don't do that. Listen here, my gifts is strategy. Listen here, I see you doing this, and connect this with that, and then you can go ahead and do that, and then all that's going to come together under here. Listen here, those are my gifts. But listen here, I got to first figure out the things in which I value. I got to first figure out, who am I? What do I like? What am I good at? What is it? What is the alignment with my purpose? What does joy feel like to me? What makes me happy? Because that's going to determine, even when it comes down to your branding colors for your business. If you're picking colors that don't move you, why are you connected to it? What is making you connected to it? You need to know that. Everything has a meaning. But you need to know that so you can know why you're drawing to what you're drawn to. And then you can also know what you're putting out into the world and why you're putting it out into the world. Because it's just like this. When you're going to a function, if I don't first of all know who I am, if I don't know what my purpose is, if I don't know what the vision that God gave me in my life, I can go to a function and everything I need is in the room. And I will go and leave this function just saying I went to a function. But if you know your purpose, you know who you are. When you walk in the room, every single thing that you know you need, you're going to be connected to it. You're going to have a conversation with them. The conversation is going to be aligned with, you either got what they need or they have what you need. It's going to all be in alignment. You're going to say, oh, listen here, so-and-so is going to be there. I know I need to connect with so-and-so, because you have purpose. You know why you're doing it. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are living a whole life, going to a whole lot of functions, living day by day without purpose and not connecting with the blessings that we're supposed to have, because we don't know the first thing. Who am I? What's my purpose? What do I value? What am I supposed to be doing in this season of my life? So you're going around the world living day to day when blessings are all around us. Opportunities are all around us when we're intentional. Opportunities are everywhere when we know who we are, because it's looking for us. We don't have to look for what God already has for us. You'll just be sitting there and they'll be like, oh, hey, oh my goodness, I just thought about you the other day. I'm glad. Oh, no, I want to connect you with so-and-so. Listen here, we have to live in purpose, and we got to put it out into the world, because somebody might have what you need. And if you don't put it out there, they don't know how to get it to you. They're ready to bless you and to be a blessing to you. But you can first have to invest in yourself. Are you willing to invest in yourself? You guys seen me about 4 years ago in different type of schools. I had different kind of coaches. I literally, every year I have another coach. Every year I'm working on personal development. Every year I'm focusing on growing my business. How do I expand? Every year I want to be coached by another millionaire to figure out how to make the millions. I'm not trying to make no unnecessary mistakes. Just show me what I need to be duplicating, and then I will follow direction. I'm not just a hearer, I am a doer. So when you are a person that's ready to do what you need to do, I value what information you have that I do not know. And if you can just tell me, don't hook me up. And that's another thing. So many people like to be hooked up. Don't hook me up. Just tell me what I need. And that's the other thing. Don't just tell me what I need to do. Tell me how to do it. I don't want to be paying nobody to tell me what I need to do. Tell me how to do it. Because in order to duplicate and multiply in this life, you got to know the how-tos. How do you do it? How do you do it? So many times they say, baby girl, you need to focus on you. No, tell me how I need to focus on me. Tell me what self-love, what's the processes, how do I get back there? What is self-love to me? And you know what self-love to me is? The Lord. It's going to take you right back to God. Because the only person that can tell you who you is the Lord. Because the more and more you focus on those quiet conversations with that nothingness is when he reveals you to you. That's when he tells you about your ugly. That's when he tells you about your good. That's when he tells you and he reassures you. That's all of it's going to go right back to the Lord. They didn't tell us how. They just told us what we should. You should do this. Tell me how to do it. Okay, you need to work on praying. Praying don't require all this. No, just talk to God like you're talking to your friend. Just like I'm talking to you, I talk to the Lord. Well, here we go. This is this, Lord. But build a relationship. I'm working on the same thing because I was like, why am I sitting here still can't even receive? I'm reading the Bible and I'm going to church but can't even receive the word of God because I don't even love myself. And if I don't love myself and I'm still hurt and I got all this pain and all this rage in me, then I'm going to have roadblocks of even being able to apply the word of God in my life. That's why you see so many people that are saved that are still stuck and miserable because they are still hurt and they don't really believe what they say they believe. If you really believe what you say you believe, it will be applied to your life. If you really believe what you say you believe, it will be working in you. He said it's worketh in you. If you really believe what you say you believe, there will be no disconnect. The fruit you shall bear. If you really believe what you really believe, you will really be trusting God on another level. I'm talking to you like I talk to me. Nekia, if you really believe that you really deserve all this stuff, why are you doing the complete opposite? That I'm talking to you like I talk to me. If you really say you this and you that, why is your spirit not being able to really agree with that? Why are you not fully why you got to be talking about it and it not just be a constant? It gets to a point where the things in which listen here, this is when it get real. The things in which are to be yours, you don't even have to talk about it no more. It's just like breathing. You ain't got to talk about breathing air, you just breathe. Because it's just a constant thing. You ain't got to convince yourself no more in your head. When it gets to that point that it is marinated in your spirit, in your core, your soul got to believe it. When your soul believes it, you no longer have to talk about it and it's a done deal. My soul believes I'm worth the life that I said I deserve. My soul is believing that I'm an amazing woman. My soul is believing that I deserve to have heaven on earth. My soul is finally starting to believe that I deserve the love that I say I deserved. It's starting to believe it. And you know what happens when you say you deserve it? When anything that comes against that you say you believe, you will not entertain it. You'll sit. They won't even come in your space because they can no longer do no harm. They will not. You'll notice all that stuff start disappearing on their own. When dysfunction can't be dysfunctional in your life no more, you won't even see it no more. They won't even come over there because they might just get healed. They won't even come deal with you no more because they might just get dealt with in a good way. They might just get what they've been missing. Because then they going to start wanting what you got, which is Jesus. They going to start saying, well, where you go to church at? What you doing? I want a couple whatever you got, which is peace of mind. Listen here, when you start being single and content with your own self, that storehouse start getting filled up. That peace, that joy, you working on yourself and your goals, that abundance start coming. Ooh, I got peace and joy in the storehouse. Ooh, I got abundance and prosperity in there. Ooh, I'm sleeping good. I'm not in confusion. I ain't wondering where this going at. What we got going on? Where this gonna go at? We ain't worried about none of that. Do you know that you got a good peace? Listen, when you get that good peace and not just living in that confusion of where is this going? Or some people just psych themselves out and they know they ain't going nowhere. They know it's not going anywhere, but they'll just be continuously wasting their own time with different things in their lives. Does it have a bottom line? But when you get your storehouse filled, the Lord says, I am a strong tower. You come to me for everything. When your storehouse gets filled up, in your storehouse, he says your cup runneth over, meaning that your storehouse, when I focus on this right here, which ain't got nothing to do with nothing outside of me, just my peace, my joy. I remember being without peace and joy for years and years and years. And when I finally got that thing back, I'm not willing to let nobody take that away from me. And some people need to finally, you need to finally get your peace and your joy back. Because when you finally get that real peace and that joy back, you will never put it down again. You will never be willing to let it be stripped away by anybody in anything, not even a job, not even a friend, not even a man, not even a woman. You will never let nobody take peace and joy from you again. And that's how we know it's so many of us have been without it for years, because our lives are reflecting. Because once you get peace and joy back, you're never willing to forfeit it ever again. Once you get back happiness with absolutely nothing, you're never willing to let it go again. Listen, and you know where I found peace and joy at? When I had absolutely nothing. Listen, when I had, it ain't when the money came, it's when absolutely nothing. And when you can be having peace and joy with absolutely nothing, what can the enemy offer you from there? Nothing. Then you ain't got to be worrying about taking the risk. And you ain't got to be worrying about losing it all. The house, I done lost the house and I live great. Amazing. I lost the credit and my credit score is almost at 800. See, you ain't got to worry about missing nothing. When you know what your core and I got peace and joy, and peace and joy can multiply anything. Peace and joy can attract any kind of opportunity. I can just be walking out my door and they go wonder who I am. Listen here, peace and joy, I can just say hello and they're like, oh my God, hi, you're so nice. Listen, peace and joy attracts everything you want. In that peaceful place is where you connect with everything you need in your life. When you are in a peaceful place, you attract every single thing you need. When you are centered in peace and joy and contentment in the Lord, every single thing comes your way. I'm telling you, everything good comes your way with peace and joy. So no, I'm not willing to let my peace and joy go anywhere, because when peace and joy leave, I start attracting the opposite stuff. Broke-minded, confused people, wasting timers, all kind of stuff you attract when that peace and joy leave. Going off on all that is because peace and joy is not there. When you see all those kind of other things lack, that's because peace and joy is not there. When you see frustrations, that's because peace and joy is not there. When you see all the things in which you just don't want to happen in your life, that's because peace and joy is not there. When we get our peace and our joy, no, every day ain't going to be the same. And no, every day is not going to be just a peaceful and joy place. But I guarantee you, if it look like it left, you like, oh, I need to get that back. If it look like it's leaving, you're going to be like, oh, no, I need to get that back. So let me cut off and shut down things for a little bit and get myself back centered. Because something look like it feel different. And this ain't me. This ain't me. Let me get mine back. And that requires some time cutting everybody off. That requires, listen, I need to shut this whole thing down because my peace and joy look like it done left. So that means something done interfered with my stuff. But listen here, you guys. I'm sorry. I done went on a whole good tangent, as I do. So listen here. I'm serious. If I can just be a word of encouragement to anybody, there's nothing that you cannot have in this life. Absolutely nothing. And the biggest project that you will ever have is yourself. The biggest project that you will ever have is yourself. That's it. Nothing that you can't have in this life. And the biggest project you will ever have is yourself. And the easiest way to get to yourself is the Lord. It's so good. It's a simple. He make it so simple. If you come to me, I deal with the rest. He said, if you work on my stuff, I'll work on yours. So that's all I'm focused on. Let me work on his stuff, which is what? Me coming to him, Daddy, listen here, this is what done happened. Listen here, because even my earthly daddy, I remember when my earthly daddy would be like, listen here, if you got to think you got to call me, ain't nobody should be in your phone. No man need to be in your phone. If you got to think you got to call me, if I got to think, so my daddy, my earthly daddy made sure everything was good. So the good Lord above shall take care of me. So when stuff be coming my way trying to offer me stuff, I be like, oh no, I'm straight. My daddy takes good care of me. He already got me all right, honey. Listen here, he does an amazing job. He takes great care of me. So if you're not what he said, I don't want it. No, thank you. That should go with anything. If it's not what you feel is in alignment with what God told you your big picture is for your life, you don't want it. You don't want it. So you guys, thank you for enjoying. Well, thank you for joining me. Sorry, not enjoying, but thank you for joining me on this Sunday. Thank you for all the curl formation divas. Thank you guys for sharing the word out. Thank you guys for every single thing, for being walking, breathing confirmations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. And for all of those that, just every single area of my life, the Lord is just thank everybody that is a part of my life. I thank you so much. I don't take it lightly. For all my family, Pee-wee, mama, mother, auntie, thank you so much. Thank you all my cousins. Thank you for my brother. Thank you for my brothers, both the young and the older one. Thank you every single person that's connected in my life. Thank you for all the friends. Thank you for every single person that has ever been encouraging to me. Thank you, everybody, for anything that they have contributed. Thank you, Misha, my godson. Thank every single person that has been any kind of inspiration to me in my life. Thank you for all my clients. They come every single week. Listen here. That's why I try to tell stylists, you don't have to look for nothing when you focus on quality. Because my clients come every single week. Like, you don't even have to blink. I don't have to look. Listen, you don't have to blink, because our relationship, we're there. Listen, and it's just continuous advances on both ends for everybody. When you surround yourself in an environment that feeds your soul, it's a win-win match. Listen here. And when you focus on God sending you the right customers and the right clients and the right people, it's already a match. Listen here. So you don't have to go out looking for nothing. It will already be in alignment with what he has already told you will have in your life. From the clients, to the things, to the X, Y, and the Z. He already told us it was already ours. It's granted already. Access granted. And also, deny the access to continuously evolving people that don't supposed to be in your space. They don't even supposed to be in your space. They don't even qualify to be in your space. Stop with just allowing people to just freely come into your life that is not supposed to be in your space. That is valuable. Do not do that. Do not just allow people just to come in easily like that. Don't do that. It's very dangerous. I'm talking from just sheer word, heart to heart. So it is nothing that you can't have. I want to say thank you to every single person that has believed in anything that I've done. I want to thank, because the construction company, FX Construction, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited because the projects are coming left and right. Opportunities are coming left and right. I'm so excited about what is taking place, even on the going into, and for those that don't know who I'm also, we can go down the list. I'm a general contractor. I'm a civil engineer. I'm a construction engineer. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I am a salon owner. I literally now own a construction company that is thriving. I am so excited. We got a product development on the list. I am now also working on expanding my online courses for you guys. Listen here. I'm a life coach, a business strategist. Listen here. It's multiple things, because when you literally execute what your gifts are and you make it clear, you start working on yourself, your gifts will multiply, and the access to the things in which God has for you will multiply as well. So when I hear people like, you doing so much, no, maybe you're not doing enough. Because listen here, I want to be the person in the Bible that has the 11 gifts. And you can maybe be the one that got the 2. That's fine. But I'll take yours. Whatever you're not trying to do, I'll take that, because I can handle it. So that God don't need none of us, but he's willing to deal with the one. He will bless the ones that's willing to multiply what he's given them. When you are a good steward of what God has given you, he will bless you with the more. Listen here, but you have to have the capacity to deal with it. So I can't deal with a lot of extra and nonsense, because I have too much on my plate the energy is already stretched and allocated for. And that's the way you should be. Your goals and your vision and all that God has put on your plate, the energy is already allocated for. You don't have any excess time to be just giving away energy to the wrong things. You don't. So for those that are looking to buy a house, listen here. You're looking to remodel a house, listen here. You're willing to develop buildings, listen here. The same precision that I take, and I'm so grateful for that strategy mind and that level of expertise and that connection with people, because I'm so ready to go on those job sites and be able to really change the mindset of these men. That's what I'm excited about. I'm so ready to go on these job sites and be able to really shift the atmosphere in the construction arena. I'm so ready to be able to shift shift the mindsets and the environment that has been staying. I'm so excited to go out here and meet all these fellow new people that I'm supposed to meet, that I'm assigned to in the construction arena. So we got from curls to construction, from beauty to building. You see how that goes? It's real. But the Lord will bless you with all that he has for you. And one more thing before I leave. Not one person can steal or rob you of what God has for you. Not one person. Not one entity can take anything that God has for you. He's already customized it just for you, because so many people be looking at what people have from the outside, but don't know what it takes to acquire that. Could even walk in their shoes for 24 hours. Because you don't know what those people had to fight. You don't know what those people had to survive just to walk in their shoes every day. So don't wish for nothing that's not yours. Just only focus on what the Lord told you you're supposed to have. So if you work on your relationship with God, he'll show you exactly all that you're supposed to have, because your life is going to be in alignment for it. You've already walked daily in the steps that's required for your journey. So don't be looking at other people's stuff, because you don't know what they had to go through to get it. You don't know what they're going through to maintain it. You don't know what they got to do to keep it. Listen. So focus in on what God has given you, because nobody can take what he has given you, because only you can walk in your shoes. That's the beauty about this thing. So release it, relax, and enjoy this life. Nobody can take nothing that God has from you. That freed me up. So I didn't have to be all like, oh my gosh, oh my God. No, nobody can take it, because only you are designed to do what he has for you to do, and only you can get what he has for you to get. So you guys, thank you again. Once again, if you are looking to get some of the curl information, because we're going to get back on this, it's day number 8. You can go on www.nekiafoxx.com, or you can find any one of those pages that I'm talking about curl formation on my Facebook page, and you'll see the link on the Shopify link right at the bottom menu. And if those that don't see any of those, you just go to nekiafoxx.com and go onto the shop area. That you can get curls for days as well. So you guys, today is about curl formation. Day number 8. You can literally have wash and goes butted and out the door on your daily regimen for literally stress-free living and stress-free naturals, which is uncommon. And that's one thing I'm grateful to have experienced, is finding something that can allow me to have a stress-free experience. And curl formation does that for me. So you guys, God bless you. Have an amazing Sunday. Know that you can have anything you want to have. The desires of your heart, he already has it in place, long as it's in the will for your life. Listen here, his will for your life. God bless you. I'm so grateful to be connected to you. I look forward to meeting the ones that I have not met yet in person. Thank you for all my family, friends, and business partners. Thank you guys for everybody. I'm just so thankful. I'm like, everybody, I'm so thankful. But I had to come on and say thank you guys today. And this is day number 8 of curl formation. So stay tuned, because you will see me in some of these major stores soon. So let's get it,